Hello, my name is Jessica Abashi, and my poster topic is an examination of the association between problematic pornography use and disordered eating symptoms in men and women. The study could not have been possible without the help of my collaborators, Repair EDEQ, Kimberly Stevens, and Dr. Shane Krause. As for some background information, problematic pornography use, or PPU, is a behavioral addiction that might overlap with eating disorder symptoms. What might lead to this overlap is the collective exposure to non-traditional media like pornography, which contains idealized appearances and has been suggested to promote the development of disordered eating. The research tells us that men are generally more likely to engage in problematic pornography use than women. However, recently we have been noticing an increase in women's reported usage of pornography. How the connection of pornography use and disordered eating presents in men and women, however, has not been explored much. As such, the objective of the study was to examine sex differences between PPU and overall disordered eating symptoms. Our study contained over 2,000 undergraduate men and women between the ages of 18 to 30. We had a diverse sample in terms of race and ethnicity. To examine disordered eating symptoms, we used the global score of the Eating Disorder Examination Questionnaire, or EDEQ. We examined problematic pornography use with the Brief Pornography Scale. An analysis of variance, or ANOVA, was used to evaluate mean differences, as well as the interaction between PPU and disordered eating among men and women. Now for the results. Consistent with our a priori hypotheses, women showed higher levels of overall disordered eating symptoms than men, and men reported more PPU than women. Interestingly, there did not appear to be an interaction between PPU and sex on eating pathology. In fact, what we did find was that both men and women who reported higher disordered eating also reported higher PPU and vice versa. This adds to our overall conceptualization of how behavioral addictions overlap with eating disorder symptoms, and considering both the harmful and enduring nature of both of these symptoms, it's vital to assess for them to promote the likelihood of a successful recovery. As for the limitations of our study, there are several. One is we relied on self-report measures. Future studies would benefit from conducting clinical interviews to assess for disordered eating and PPU. Secondly, our study was cross-sectional. Future studies would benefit from examining the temporal precedence and causal nature of these effects. Lastly, future studies could confirm these effects by replicating them in other samples, such as in the community or men and women with eating disorders. Thank you.